Hey there! So let's talk about hunger busters for the holiday season. You're out there, you are shopping, and people at the associates at the grocery stores, they always have like samples, and you're cooking, and food's always in front of you. You go places, there's food everywhere, everything smells so good, everything looks so good, you want to try it all. But you are trying to be healthier, maybe you're trying to lose weight, maybe you are using a specific diet and you're trying to stick with it. Well, here are some things, some tips to help you stay on track with your health goals this holiday season. And I even have a recipe for my own favorite hot chocolate that's actually good for you. And who doesn't want that? So if you're new on here, welcome. My name is Brooke Oakes. If you are a returning visitor, welcome as well. I always love to see everyone that hops on here. Let's get started. So first, I want to talk to you a little bit about some different things that can help you just keep the hunger down. Because a lot of times when you smell good food, you want to try it, you want to see what it's like, and it's not always the best, especially if you're trying to cut sugar. Sugar is like in everything that we eat, the box stuff, the instant, whatever. They load it with sugar, they make it taste great, and it's hard to resist. Maybe you're a candy person, whatever it is. We got to work on cutting that sugar out. And there's a few different things that you can do to help you with that. One is getting more protein in your diet. Protein not only helps to control hunger cravings, it helps to control your blood sugar. It helps with a lot of your your hair looking healthy, your skin looking healthy, weight loss, all that stuff. Protein is a great nutrients, and there's so many different ways that you can get protein, right? You can get it from meats, you can get it from fish, you can get it from eggs, you can get it from different types of shakes. They've got whey-based shakes, they've got pea protein-based shakes, specifically for those people like me who can't really have a lot of dairy or shouldn't have dairy. The pea protein is my favorite. And it's like really gentle on your stomach, but if you're okay with whey is good too. And then you just have to pick which company that you want to get it from, right? But protein is like a staple of any diet. It doesn't matter if you're vegan, vegetarian, or not. If you just eat whatever, if you do eat meat, if you're on the keto diet, that's protein is in there. No matter what you're doing, you're trying to make sure you have a certain amount of protein, especially if you're really active. Protein can be really helpful. There's people like me who I run all day long, so I have to make sure that I'm getting enough protein in my diet. Fiber. Let's chat a little bit about fiber. So fiber, there's different types. You can get supplements, you can get fiber from your foods, but you need that fiber to feel full. You need fiber to keep everything working. Fiber is like a staple, especially if you want to have like a flat stomach. If you're not getting enough fiber, you can get bloated and not feel so well. And if you keep up with the fiber, it'll actually be a lot better for you, make you feel more comfortable, and look a little bit better too, right? And you can get, obviously, fiber from a lot of different sources. Like I said, you can get it supplements, you can get it from Whole Foods. You just want to make sure that you're getting enough fiber in your diet. Water, of course. Water is a big staple when it comes to any health goal that you're working on. And of course, there's all the different thoughts and theories behind what type of water to be drinking, where to be getting your water from. Do your research, figure out what works for you. Just make sure that you're getting hydrated, you're getting those fluids. Because without those fluids, a lot of time your body can be thirsty, and you can mistake those dehydration or just thirst signals for hunger. So when you really should be drinking something, maybe you're eating something and that's not what your body actually wanted. It's saying, hey, I need more fluids. So something to think about. What I do usually is if I feel like I'm hungry, I'll drink something first, because I tend to drink a lot of water. I drink quite a few of these a day, and I want to say probably 2 to 3 depending on what I'm doing that day. Some are probably a little bit more, but you want to just make sure that you're not eating when you don't have to. And many times I find that if I drink a glass of water, that I'm not hungry after, because really all it was that I was thirsty. And you can get water obviously from your foods as well. If you eat a lot of different fruits, veggies, anything like that, you can get water that way, of course. And if you're going to drink bottled water, if you're going to drink alkaline water, whatever it is, make sure that you're just getting it from a reputable source. Do your research. A lot of times we don't want to take the time to look into something, but it might be for the better, because certain companies have more recalls or whatever than others. But everyone's got to say about something, right? So whatever fits for you, just make sure you're doing well. And then, when it comes to winter and the cold, my favorite thing is hot chocolate. And you go to Starbucks, you go to Dunkin' Donuts, and they've got all this hot chocolate, and it's so good. I don't eat a lot of like regular chocolate, but I love hot chocolate. And my favorite recipe, easy to make at home, and really, really quick to make too, which is good, because if you're on the run like me all the time, you don't have time to sit there and mix something crazy up. I've got, it's actually a protein powder that I use. I just take like a scoop of the protein powder, and I'll pour some, I use a Keurig, so I'll put that onto the setting for the cup, fill it with hot water, and then I'll put a scoop of the protein powder in there. And what's nice about the protein powder that I use is it's very low in sugar. So if you're watching sugar, you don't have to really worry about that. And then if you're, what's it got? It's got 5 grams, 6 grams of fiber, and it's only 1 gram of sugar. So like, if you're trying to cut sugar because you're going to be eating big meals, it's really, really easy to have something yummy and still be able to eat what you want later if you're hungry. A lot of times after I drink one of these, I'm not that hungry though. And what I like about this too is it's made with pea protein, so since I can't have whey, of course I use pea protein. And then I'll add a little bit of cinnamon. Oh, cinnamon's so good. And if I really want to make it creamy, or add a little different flavor to it, you can find at the grocery store. I use coconut milk. Maybe you use regular milk, but I use unsweetened coconut milk, and I'll mix that in there. But there's also there's an almond milk that's flavored, and they have like pumpkin spice flavor, French vanilla flavor, and you can get that at the grocery store, and it doesn't have any dairy or anything like that in there. And sometimes I'll add a splash of that in if I want a different flavor than what I normally get. So super, super easy to mix, and you can make it however you want. But in general, using a protein powder for your hot chocolate mix is a really easy way to help fight those hunger cravings and stay on track with your health goals. And then some other little tips is watch your portion sizes. Of course, when you are eating throughout the day, maybe you're popping around to all your friends' houses, different things. Just watch your portion sizes, and that way when you do want to have that something little extra, you didn't have a big meal before, so it's not going to hurt as much to eat what it is that you might want, right? So I hope these tips help. If they do, feel free to hit the like button up there, be notified of future videos, and if you have any questions, let me know. I hope you all have a wonderful day.